Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah Kaiser, and my lightning talk title is Buzzword Bingo, Quantum Machine Learning, and Bitcoin. So hopefully that at least one of those is interesting. So my background is I have a PhD in quantum computing, and I'm really excited to kind of see how developing hardware, the quantum hardware, can actually be used with machine learning protocols. So the main point that I want to get across in this lightning talk is what actually quantum computing, one, what it is, and what it can do, and more importantly, what it can't do. Because one of my biggest pet peeves as a researcher in this field is kind of the level of misinformation that is spread by pop science articles or just in general your standard Reddit users, whatnot. I just saw an article today that was well, sadly, someone in the US government saying that now quantum is going to change the future of the cybers and robot AI. So I guess I probably should have added killer robots to my title. So firstly, what is a quantum computer? Obviously a much longer topic. Come talk to me later if you're interested. But the main idea is that the way you store information, normally a computer you store it in the very end of the day as a 1 or a 0 or some sort of binary system. In a quantum computer, you have more options. So you basically have a continuous spectrum between 0 and 1 that you can store that information, and that's kind of where the main benefit comes from. Now, although we call them quantum computers, that doesn't actually mean I can take it and replace all normal things that you think a computer can do with a quantum computer. You can't copy information on a quantum computer, which kind of like most of my workflow is Control-C, Control-V from Stack Overflow. So that's not really going to be an option on a quantum computer. So a lot of where the research is right now, and especially with machine learning and quantum computers, is how do we actually leverage the algorithms that we do know that quantum computers can provide speedups to things that we're interested in. So that's kind of where we're at. Things that we know a quantum computer can do better than a classical computer is potentially factoring large numbers. So there's basically like only 4 or 5 algorithms that we actually have theoretically shown speedups for a quantum computer. So factoring is one of them. Searching through systems, or like searching through databases is another. But in the end of the day, where, like, especially in the near term, quantum computers are going to be useful is as hardware subroutines. So you're not going to run a full machine learning algorithm on a quantum computer. That's just not. You want to think of it as kind of like you would a GPU. It's something you can add to a system that can add value or speed or reduce resource costs to your actual protocols. So yeah, if you have any more questions or interest in this, let me know. I'm always happy to talk about quantum computers and blowing things up with lasers, which is my other pastime.